I want you to confirm friendship. Today we're going to speak about Donaldo Trump. World Liberty Finance, friends. Firstly, let's enjoy this picture of HODL. World Liberty Finance, friends. It is the name of Donaldo Trump's new AAVE fork thing. Now, World Liberty Finance, when I first saw it, I immediately thought, wow, that's really bullish for the whole industry. And I thought everyone was going to be on board with that. But actually, the opposite happened. Now, this is World Liberty Finance. You can see basically Donaldo Trump. He's actually got videos and stuff talking about it. And he's got it right here.
This is at 8 p.m. this September 16th for the launch of World Liberty Financial. We're embracing the future with crypto and leaving the slow and outdated big banks behind.
So that's beautiful, man. That's awesome. That's awesome that he's doing that. Now, what's going on, friends? You know, AAVE, it's one of the greatest inventions in crypto, right? So AAVE dropped 99% and then did thousands of X. And it's a money market for DeFi. It is the first working big product. And AAVE obviously did amazing things in terms of helping Uniswap and everything kind of like have this glue together. Because now AAVE, and it was Compound as well, allowing these money markets to basically exist, right? Obviously, it was Uniswap, the pillar, allowing the tokens out here, but just existing together, it forms like this, our own crypto financial hub. And what you can do is, friends, you can go to charts.cointrader.pro and you can just put on like the weekly chart. And actually, friends, we'll have to use TradingView. TradingView is better. You just type in AAVE USD. Make sure you get this one, right? So the crypto index. And just to show you the amazing thing it did, right? So AAVE has its ICO, drops down minus 99.29%, and then from that low goes up and rallies, my gosh, 2,000x. I also want to share a story. I do remember, you know, that Martini Gimp, TMG. I remember a story he shared many years ago, friends. He got in to think to the AAVE ICO, or he got it. I don't know how he got it, but he got hacked. He got hacked, and I think he had to sell the AAVE bottom in like at the end of 2018, 2020, and very devastating, right? Because I think it was like if you just held it, it's worth 20 to 40 million. That's how much it was gonna be worth, and you know he holds everything. So yeah, very painful story, but also showing you the power of AAVE. That's why everyone's scared of like relinquishing their bags. Like, oh, I don't want to be that guy. But looking onto World Liberty Finance, it becomes interesting because now you've already seen a unicorn, right? You've seen AAVE, and you know what AAVE looks like, right? It looks like pretty much this. AAVE is a platform. You go to the website, and then you can deposit money and just get, you can borrow on it, okay? And then there's many, obviously, forks of it as well, but it's amazing because it's peer-to-peer, and it's a real interest rate. So you don't just get yield by minting something out of thin air. You get a real use case of yield. You're only able to you're only able to get a rate based off what someone else is able to borrow, and it adjusts, right? If too much of one side is stacked, the rate adjusts slower. It's actually beautiful because it has to share amongst more people. Now, when people talk about World Liberty Finance, okay, they were saying it's bad for crypto because a lot of people are saying that it can only have negative ramifications. They said, well, token's going to go down, or the thing's going to get hacked. It's just going to be bad. The DeFi has bad precedents, etc. And I know, friends, I know. Yeah, you could have that idea. You could have that view of that. But you are thinking from a bear market, soy drinking, paper hand Jeet perspective. A negative-minded person, okay? That's what you're thinking about. We are now in bull market speculation land. Plus, there are some facts I want to throw your way when it comes to this. Now, World Liberty Finance is just going to be an AAVE fork, right? Where it's just basically, you know, it'll have there's a supply and a borrow column. That's all it is. And you basically put your tokens in, you get a yield on it. And it's going to issue you a token based off that. You get like, you know, your little compound COMP equivalent type of token. However, it will be non-transferrable. So that's actually pretty good because at the start, obviously, they're probably going to have admin keys and stuff. They don't care about this decentralization. But Making it non-transferable means you won't be able to list your own coin and put it on Uniswap and trade. So it can't have a price chart. That's good. Number one. Number two, there will actually probably be a price chart. Well, because if there's enough demand, there will be a black market for it. People will sell accounts with their seed phrases. You'll definitely see that. If people really want access to this token, right, they can speculate later on. And it'll be actually amazing if it ends up being a top signal where like people are like trading, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars of seed phrase things. And it's not going to be like peer-to-peer people. It might be like bigger funds and stuff. People trust each other that they do that. Hopefully that ends up running into a top signal. But this thing being non-transferable, friends, it's important because you can't trade it. So it's just a useless governance token. But now you don't have a price. Now you just see the product for what it is. It's just a platform. It's got cool code. If things get liquidated on the side, it ends up covering everything and it's great. But there's bigger things that are come from this. It will introduce the world to the power of DeFi. You see, friends, out there in the world, they don't actually like the word crypto. They don't like that. And like you look at the charts, you're like, bro, you go down 3.5 years at a time. I wouldn't like the word crypto either. But there's more to it than meets the eye because instead of the word crypto, they use these like soy words. They say open finance. And they also say peer-to-peer, P2P finance, open finance. Wow. Bro, just say crypto. Get out of here, man. It reminds me of 2 years ago when I was saying the word cult is bullish. You understand? Cult. It means you won't leave. It means you're here forever. I like that. And people were scared of that. They go, no, cult's bearish. You see, friends, it's just we're here to front run the market. That's why I'm here. We're blessed, right? I'm here 18 hours a day. And I'm going to play some Pikachu in the Jungle music. We have to be one step ahead. That's the run of revelations that we're going through, okay? So as the world discovers this crypto and this DeFi stuff, and I know everybody thinks, oh, well, the price is down, so I don't have to worry about it now, because this is all everybody sees, man. When you see AAVE, friends, this is all everyone's looking at. They're looking at this AAVE ETH chart. They're like, oh, well, you're down 92%. You had a tiny bit of a pop-off. And they're also doing this. They're looking at AAVE ETH, okay? They're looking at AAVE ETH. And remember, friends, when I do this, I have to manually calculate it myself here, AAVE divided by ETH. That's what they're saying. They're saying, well, you're down 93%. You're doing nothing. But that's all they see. They go, oh, well, you're bad. You're bad. You got to think bigger, man. You got to think bigger. We are here to think bigger. So being bearish on crypto, being bearish on Donald Trump, being bearish on World Liberty Finance, I think it's the wrong time to be bearish, man. Like we've had 3.5 years of rinsing. So as everybody gets to see the power of this peer-to-peer crypto stuff, right? They're going to come for our degen coins. They will. They will come, start, and play around in degen. And look, this happens in cities as well. So I know we laugh and we go, oh, people are going to come in for utility stuff and then they're just going to start gambling on the Doges and the Shibs and the meme coins and the Peppies. Yeah. But we do this in cities. We literally, friends, we do this in many cities. Like, you're going to a city. You're just going there to visit your friend. It's his birthday. Maybe your friend has like a 25th birthday. You go there, visit the city. That's how it starts. Oh, we're going to a dinner. We'll have utility and food. Yeah, it starts off like that. Then it might turn out into being, there's drinks. Maybe you go, partying in the middle of the night. Maybe you go buy some art. Maybe go buy some shoes. Maybe go buy some purple Nike shoes that are like glossy and shiny. Look how it started though. You came in for like a real cause. Hey, we're going to have dinner, see my friend's birthday. Look what it ends up going into just because you're there. Now that you're in there, right? But how many times you go on a holiday or anything, you're like, oh, I wasn't planning on buying these purple sparkly shoes or this fancy Jigglypuff hat. But now that you're in front of me, it's the exact same thing. That's what humans do, friends. When we go to places, we like to hang around. We just like to allocate different units of our currency. That's what we do. It's very, very common with humans. So they will come and degen into our coins. Don't forget that. And it's all going to start from this. But not just this. It's not going to sprout all of it just from this. But a big part. A big part will be people seeing, what's this DeFi word? They haven't even heard of this word DeFi, friends. Most people don't know. Once they start to really grasp that, wow, these things, they do something besides just like pump it up. That's what you want them to have a view of. And once they're starting to like basically see their portfolios play around to the green side, then they get really excited. Then they start to move in, because you got to understand as well, people come in for utility first. Okay, now we don't have green candles yet, but if there's utility and there's green candles, now you have the mania. That's actually technology mania. So yeah, you got to repeat that again. When there's utility and the prices are going up, it's like perfect recipe for bull market that leads into belief, optimism, euphoria, bubble, froth, and it gets ahead of itself. So all the bull markets, that's how they start. That they start with utility. They start with like, oh, there's a use case and things are happening, and like, oh, there's Solana, there's faster transactions, and there's a user interface now, and we're gonna put a Uniswap. It starts like that, and then it gets ahead of itself. And a lot of people, they sell too early because it goes high, and they think, well, this is overvalued, but then it obviously just blows the roof off. That's what you're ultimately here for. So these people, friends, as they come in, they were gonna like everything's gonna pump. Everything's gonna pump. They're probably gonna come for coins like anything Donald Trump related as well. And the example in my post here, I just show that Orange Man Good. This is one of the coins on PulseChain as well, so I have it right here. You see this log chart, now, pew, 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 pew. Now I know, but no, this is a deep 90% drop from here. What is it, down from the top? You see that down 80%, but that's because the spear is down, right? What is this word? IMB fruits. You guys, so how much is down? 77%. You got to have a vision, man. But look, everyone's going to be looking at World Liberty Finance, thinking about how they can make money off it, because there's a lot of attention around there. But we're already long in the depression in crypto. We're playing for this world out. We don't know exactly the type of world that's going to appear. You don't know specifically. You just know that it's going to be bullish. That's it. That's all you need to know. That's why you get to do all these high risk things that's lowering risk, because you do your research. You come out here, you do your research, and you understand, hey, I've got to put a lottery ticket size, right? 90% call 10% lottery, because not all these things are going to make it. You don't even know how things are going to plan out, and you need to keep your wits about you, right? So down the track, friends, a lot of things are going to come just from somebody doing this, okay? A lot of the soy boy mid-curvers are saying, Donald Trump's a grifter, and he's always been selling grifts and doing all this. Yeah, but you're going to think it's not about the grift, man. It's about the spotlight. Now it's about crypto taking the stage, center stage, and the world saying, hey, crypto, do you have anything? Do you have utility? Do you have something for us? Do you solve problems? Once you flip the switch there, all the switches go off. Because look how we got to, friends. You couldn't have imagined, think about it, 4 years ago, dude, you would have never imagined buying these imaginary Ponzi altcoins using a DEX. You have no idea what the hell's gone. How the hell do we even get here? Do you see this amazing part? But it takes a while for people to get there. It's just you and I, we understand the money printer, and then the DeFi, and then the decentralized block space, and then the centralized block space, and how everything fits. We understand all that. We're waiting for them. Like, yeah, hurry up. You're eventually going to get to the shit coins. We know you are, right? Obviously, tongue in cheek, friends. Shit coins, community. It is what it is. Like, you might look at an antique piano and go, oh, well, it's just a block of wood and it's going to collect dust. But other people might say, okay, that thing's worth $58,000. That's, you see what I mean? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and you already know, friends, it doesn't even matter whether you think beauty's in the eye of the beholder or not. When green candles appear, you know exactly what time it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, and I'll catch you in the next one.